What's up, guys? At Epic SDG, and today we're talking about Microsoft's presentation at E3 2016. We're going to do this in a bit of a different format because I know you guys probably remember our E3 stuff from the last couple of years, but we're going to break this down to three categories, and we're going to try to talk about these for minimal amounts of time. We're going to start with hardware, we're going to move to utility, and we're going to bring it up the rear with games. Now, there was like 18 to 20 games, so we're going to probably spend about 3 minutes per game. Now, there might be video, I haven't decided yet, but there will be screenshots and there will be like what the game is about and what my thoughts on it. And like I said, we're going to try to get this done in about 3 minutes per game. Start show. Folks, today, I'm not even gonna lie to you, a lot of great stuff came out of this particular E3 presentation from Microsoft, and you guys know me, I normally kind of try to wing it and do everything from memory. No, that is not happening today. And the reason for that is because there's just way too many things going on. I'm like, there's so much to talk about, and actually that's why we're gonna start with hardware, because hardware actually kind of kicked some ass tonight, and I was like very impressed, for Microsoft at least, because they were like the only people really debuting hardware today next to Samsung. And that right there is ridiculous. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the Xbox One S. I gotta check that out. We're talking about the Xbox One S. Now, the Xbox One S is a much smaller console than we've seen in the past, and I mean in the past in general. This thing is minuscule. What the statistics they're giving us are like 40% smaller, which is, it's cool. And let's see, internal power supply. And here's the clipper between this and what we'll talk about next. It supports 4K video for like Blu-rays, Netflix, Amazon Video, like those particular type of things. That's a 4K video. This is not 4K gaming. This is just 4K TV viewing experience. It supports HDR for video, and I'm like, there's prices. All right, this one comes out August 2016. So you can actually start pre-ordering today though. So here's quick prices. I'm not gonna give European prices because we're America. The 500 gig Xbox S is gonna cost $299. The 1 tera is gonna cost $349, and the special limited edition 2 tera, which that's what I'll be buying to replace my Xbox, comes for $400. And like, it's not too bad. That's like original console prices. So that actually works out for me. I'm like, I can respect that. The next thing I want to talk about is the big baddie, which unfortunately will not be coming this year. We're talking about Project Scorpio. Now, if you guys have been like following the trends for like the last like couple of weeks leading up to E3, you know all about Project Scorpio. It is exactly what we thought it was going to be. True 4K gaming on an Xbox console. And at this point, it might be the first one. PlayStation hasn't announced anything for hardware at E3, so it's like, at least at this point, so it's crazy. Like, I don't understand. It seems like Microsoft might finally be ahead of the curve. Unfortunately, they can still lose out because it's holiday 2017 when it pops up. So PlayStation can actually, Sony can actually come up with something in the meantime that will beat this and like debut at E3 and be like, oh, it's available now, by the way. Because Microsoft already said a holiday 2017, which means we're not going to see this till like November, December, if not like January. And that sucks because everyone's been waiting for like true console 4K gaming. 4K gaming's been on PC forever, PC Master Race, but like people on like console have not experienced this yet, which sucks for them. And well, it sucks for us rather, because I'm one of these folks. Next thing, new Xbox wireless controller. I'm like, there's not a lot to talk about here. It's got like Bluetooth built into it so that you could do it for your Windows 10 tabs and everything, your Windows 10 PCs. Comes in a lot of different colors. The base color is white this time, not black, which I think was a good choice. That controller is actually kind of sexy, I'm not gonna lie. But segueing from that, Microsoft has finally gotten to the custom controller game with Xbox Design Lab, and I actually built a couple, and I'm just gonna put it up on screen right now, right there. And it's like, it's fun. I'm like, there's been custom controllers for Xbox One since they came out. And the same thing with 360. I'm like, people, like, hell, where is Boss's custom controller? Hell, I got Boss's 360 custom controller right here. This thing is actually beastly. Built that for our anniversary. So, It's like, there's custom controls been around for a while. So Microsoft decided, you know what? I want some of this money. So they're doing custom controllers. And like, it's kind of base. Like you can choose lots of different things. Like you choose the color scheme. And by color scheme, I mean color for the base plate, the back plate, the bumpers, the bumpers and triggers, the sticks, the D-pad, and like the, wow, that dog is loud. I didn't expect that. And the back end start buttons. Like that's what you can change. And it's all limited color supply. The only other real like personalization thing you can do other than change the color is you can what's it called? And like laser engrave your name in the very bottom of it, which is I looked kind of ugly when I did it. So I wasn't really like I wasn't keen on it. Plus it's coming off at $80 a controller. And that's $80 without the laser engraving. The laser engraving, it's $90. So just like I'm like, because it's Microsoft and I'm a Microsoft fan, I'm gonna buy a couple, and we're gonna actually give away a couple, and we'll talk more about that in another video, but I mean, that's the thing for this one. So it works out. Now, I am impressed with the next thing I wanna talk about, which is actually the Xbox Elite controller. Now, to revive a step, the one problem between Xbox Design Lab thing, where you can create your own custom controller, is they don't do Elite controllers, at least yet. Maybe that change in the future, which is, I saw this, I was like, holy shit, I can like create an Elite controller. Finally, this is fantastic. But no. So what they're building is a special Elite controllers to celebrate Gears of War 4, and they actually look amazing. They'll pop up on the screen in a second. And like, they're great, I love them. Like, I didn't expect this thing to look this good. So I'm gonna buy one of those too, because I don't have an Elite controller yet. Now that's actually coming out at $200. From here, all right, we're gonna segue directly into the next part, which is basically utility stuff for the Xbox experience as a whole. And there's cool things that actually came out of this, like some things that were like back on Xbox 360 that should have been here, but who am I to judge? Well, the first thing is there's clubs. And yeah, it sounds exactly what you think it is. It's a special personalized place where you and friends or not friends or whoever can get together in a private community and talk about stuff and do stuff. Like, it's basically to find people with like-minded interests. But there's an even more evolved form of that I'm happy about. There's LFG. Now, to those who don't know what LFG, that's kind of like a multiplayer, a massive multiplayer online term. It means looking for group, where you can put a wanted ad saying, I need people for this specific activity, and people will be able to actually like, oh, I'm down for that. So for you guys who have been using like the Destiny LFG on Reddit, this is for you. For the guys who have been using the Division LFG on Reddit, guess what? This is for you. For you guys who don't have LFG in games that you play, but you need help with stuff, this is for you. All right, the next thing they have is arenas, and this was on Xbox 360, but not in like a really high like sponsored capacity. And these are basically online tournaments that everyone can be in. And it's like it's for you, it's for me, it's for the pros, it's for the kids, it's for everyone. Now, we haven't been told if there's gonna be like, oh, that is a motorcycle. Like, whenever I record, there's never any problems. Why are there so many problems tonight when I'm trying to do a fast recording? That's so funny. Anyway, so it's a dedicated tournament app, and it's great. It looks really good, which made me happy. So a lot of games have cross-play enabled now, and it's through the Xbox Anywhere program, I think is what it's called. And like the games that they're going to start out with is like Gears of War 4, Forza 3, Sea of Thieves, Scalebound, games we'll talk about. And this brings a really interesting segue, which I'm going to talk about real quick. Minecraft Realms have finally hit Xbox. And it's not just for Xbox, baby. It's for everyone. So you can bring iOS, Android tab, Windows 10 phone, which they'll probably go under anyway, so you won't have to worry about that too much long. And it's all cross-platform play. It's going to be crazy and creative because you'll have people from different environments playing the game all together, which makes it like a much more cohesive Minecraft unit, which is great. Next thing we have is Cortana. I'm like, oh yeah, it's Cortana. I'm like, I don't know what you want to say about that. If you know what Cortana is on Windows 10, then it's Cortana. PC games with Xbox Live, which is cool. It looks like they'll be giving, like, PC games on Xbox Live. Like, what do you want me to say? I'm like, this is the Xbox Live app. I'm going to read this almost word for word because it was just like, okay. I'm like, people asked for this, so they wanted it. Language region independence. Based on the overwhelming fan feedback, we're enabling language region independence to give gamers more control over their Xbox experience. Basically, it sounds like they're unregion locking like your language, so you'll be able to probably talk to people from anywhere. That's what it sounds like to me, but that might not necessarily be the case. I'm like, more to follow on that. I'm like, there's no real screens of this from the gig, so you'll see my face like, language region, nah, I'm kidding. But, all right, folks, now we're to the big section of this review. We are going into games, and this is going to be crazy. So I'm going to give you what the game is, who made it. I can't give you when it came out necessarily for every single game because some of them are out, but some of them like had copious release dates that I didn't catch during the thing, so I didn't write it down and I didn't have time to look it up. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna have some fun with this. Every single one is gonna be 3 minutes or less. So in 3 minutes, I'm gonna give you the skinny, when it was made, who made it, and my thoughts on it. And that's gonna get interesting really fast because for every single time I hear my buzzer go off, we're giving away a t-shirt. Every single time. And it'll be one of the epic t-shirts, and they'll come up on the screen now. You'll get your choice between the one or between the twos. So you're gonna see me hit my button, and let's get started with Ark. Go. All right, so Ark Survival is a game that you guys have already played. It's first on Xbox One and Windows 10, but no, it's not. It's been on Steam forever. It is an indie game made by Studio Wildcard. Like I said, it's already out. The way the game works is you like wake up butt naked freezing and not happy about life, and you basically have to survive. And in that survival, you'll attack dinosaurs and people. And once you get everything up to scuff, you'll be able to like tame dinosaurs. So you'll be riding brontosauruses and stegosauruses to attack other people. And over time, you can build guilds and families in your own base. And it's actually really interesting. And I'm like, it's been on Xbox for a while now. I'm like, I guess they're doing new stuff. But the thing that has me clipped, which I don't think it was before, is there is like multiplayer with a split screen, which is crazy. I'm like, that means like there's not a whole bunch of, couch co-op split screen. So I'm like, I'm kind of digging this. But like I said, the game is already out. It's made by Studio Wildcard. And yeah, I'm like, I actually might play this in the future. Like, I tried the demo of it and I actually really enjoyed it. So, hey, it worked out for me. And that's number one. I'm gonna hit stop. Now, I'm gonna talk a lot during this because I gotta stop and restart this. All right, ready, go. Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1 is the new Battlefield from EA Arts. I'm like, people kind of kill me with the way they're naming things like the Xbox One. And I get Xbox One now, it's supposed to be like a cohesive, all-in-one solution platform for TV, video, and all that good stuff. Games and stuff like that. Yeah, but this is Battlefield 1. I'm sorry, I spent 20 seconds on that. So, Battlefield 1, it takes place in World War I, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm like, we're fighting everywhere. London, we're fighting in the desert, like we're fighting everywhere with the major World War I battles. And I believe the unit that you're a part of is the Brooklyn something. I can't remember what it is, but it is Battlefield. There will be a story. I'm like, it's Battlefield, which will tell the story of World War I in, France, I think. I'm like, there's a lot of like not complete information, so forgive me on that. But I'm like, this game looks great to me. Like, it's Battlefield. I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but the reason I play Battlefield is to wind down from COD. I'm not amazing in Battlefield, but I'm really good. So I'm like, but I don't mind losing in there. That's kind of just like my chill space where I go to shoot people from like a mile and a half away on the other side of the board. Now these boards, when I'm talking about that, look massive. But the key thing is, if you don't have it now or you haven't had it before, it might be time to get EA Access. And with EA Access, you'll actually get the game on October 13th as opposed to October 21st when it comes out. It comes out for all platforms, if I'm not mistaken, but we're talking about Xbox One, so it comes out October 21st on Xbox One and PC, and October 13th you have EA Access. So we made that in a little under 2 minutes. Yeah! I might just go long on purpose about a game I'm really excited about just to give you guys a t-shirt. All right, so we're gonna reset that, and guess what? We're gonna start again. All right, so now we're talking about Dead Rising 4, and I didn't see this coming at all. Of all the things I saw, I did not see Dead Rising 4 coming, and guess what? It's labeled as a world premiere, so that means nobody else has seen it either. And that's like amazing that they kept it quiet this long. So I can't remember the guy's name from the other Dead Rising 1, Nate? Something like that. It's like telling me, but if you know, put it in the comments, please. And he's back for Dead Rising 4, and it's just like, what's his name? Frank West. His name is Frank West, and it's about to get real. I have not played Dead Rising 3, and I know bad Xbox player, forgive me guys, but I have played like the demo of it, and that's when like I first got my Xbox. And it was really fun. It's just like there was so many other good things when I finally got an Xbox One that it was like, nah, I can't do that. I can't take that amount of time into that. And I'm like, I'm excited because we're getting this holiday this year. So this is Christmas gift stuff, guys. Like, get this for your kids. Dead Rising is made by Capcom Vancouver. Like I said, it comes out holiday 2016 on Xbox One and Windows 10, and we totally have no idea other than that. Like I said, it follows Frank West again, and it's like he's out and about, tacking stuff up. Now, I am probably going to buy this one. Excuse me, guys, I didn't get up like that. I'm probably going to buy this one, and when I buy this, I'm probably going to buy all of them. And just go back and do a marathon, a couple of days of just this game, because it looked so good. I was like so impressed with it. All right, so about 2 minutes for that one. I'm only telling you guys this because, like I said, I want to give t-shirts away. I might give away a few just because why not at the end of this? Oh, you ever paint yourself into a corner? So I think I might have. Remember I said the game that I might just talk for a really long time because I'm super excited for it? Guess what? Hit start on this, Final Fantasy 15. Boom, we're gonna talk about this for like 20 minutes. No, I'm kidding. Final Fantasy 15 it's Final Fantasy. If you haven't been living under a rock, then you are like catching this new style of Final Fantasy. This Final Fantasy it looks like it's kind of modeled after Final Fantasy 13. I can't remember the main characters in that one because while it was fun, it was one of my least favorite. But I'm like, I like this new like active action sequence. I'm like, what they're doing is they're taking Final Fantasy and they're transforming it into something where you filthy casuals can actually come in and enjoy. And it's like my wife will probably play this game. Epic Boss is not like RPGs, like Final Fantasy and stuff. She does not like these. But this one actually might appeal to her because this is more like an action beat 'em up, which she can like, this is like some Nathan Drake stuff, you know what I mean? This is like some Tomb Raider stuff. She might actually play this. If we can get her away from the Final Fantasy name and just into the gameplay, she might actually decide like, yo, this works out for me. I can do this. But, what else is there to say? I'm gonna say a lot. That's what. So Final Fantasy 15 is made by Square Enix. Square Enix were two separate companies that got together a long time ago and kept making Final Fantasies. Older games from Square Enix. Now we're not gonna do that. So this story actually revolves around Noxus, Nox for sure, if I'm not mistaken, and he's trying to get his kingdom back. This game has like media behind it, which a lot of other games haven't. Like, this is kind of a new trend, I guess, where you like put out like media, but they have a whole anime for this actual game, and it's amazing. And they don't just have an anime for the game; they have like a star-studded cast, like for the movie, the animated movie for this game, and it's called Kingsglaive, I think, and it looks amazing. I mean, I can't stress to you how good Kingsglaive looks. I'm actually just turning my phone back on because my stopwatch, like, it's still going. It's just whatever. We're about under a minute. Final Fantasy. So, like I said, it's more of an action-based game. Well, actually, if you look on there'll be a link in the description, and a link on the annotation on the screen and talk about this previously. I actually played the Platinum Dream demo, so I got like a very good understanding of what this game played like. And I didn't buy Final Fantasy Type 0 to actually get the original demo for this, which I might still go back and buy just so I can play it. But this game is amazing. The last couple of Final Fantasies have been in this vein. 13 has been in this vein. 14, which is the MMO, is still in this vein, and I've actually watched a couple people play 13, and I was like very impressed with it, and I was happy. But we're getting off topic. 15 looks amazing. If you haven't pre-ordered this yet, then you are doing something wrong. Pre-order this game, buy it, and make me happy. And also, I was kidding earlier when I said I might talk about something on purpose, but it worked out. So we're giving away a t-shirt, and it's gonna pop up on the screen now. Boom. And it's actually gonna pop up on the screen at the end of the video so that you guys can like make a choice, and we'll do a giveaway. It'll probably be in our Discord channel, or maybe during the live stream I'll give one away, and I'll give one away just to compensate. All right, we're gonna I'm not gonna keep talking about it. Oh, I haven't finished either. Noctis trying to take his home back from his home of Niflheim back. No, not Niflheim. Niflheim is the place that like stole his country. There we go. They're trying to take back his country, whatever the name of it is. I can't remember. It drops on September 30th, which is weird because it dropped on October 30th a week ago. So they pushed the timeline up. I'm super excited about this. I was hoping I'd see something about Final Fantasy VII Remake, but my brother can dream. All right, we're moving down to Forza Start to. All right, Forza Horizon 3, which is the next in the Forza series. There's not a lot to talk about this. Forza is made by Microsoft Studios, if I'm not mistaken. And there's a whole bunch of cars, like 300 and something cars, maybe 400. And it's just, it's a racing game, and I'm not big into racing games, but this Forza games look amazing, and this one much more than the rest. This is as close to real life as you can get without being in a Le Mans car by yourself. This is actually available on Xbox Play Anywhere, which is the name of the program. If you don't know what Xbox Play Anywhere is, because I haven't talked about it, Xbox Play Anywhere is a thing where if you buy a console copy of the game, you'll actually get a Windows 10 copy of the game as well, free of charge. So that way you can play it anywhere, and it's available on Xbox Play Anywhere on September 27th of this year. So right after you guys go back to school, like there'll be lots of Forza. Stop, all right. Let's get busy with this one. Gears of War 4, go, buy it, I'm done. Don't need to say anything else. All right, we're gonna stop. No, I'm kidding. Gears of War 4 is like the next game in the Gears of War series. At this point, you're playing as JD Phoenix as Marcus's kid, and his couple of friends, I think their name are like Katie and Dell or something like that. There's a new enemy, and I don't know what it is because no one's told us. But I'm like, there's been a bunch of cute trailers because we thought Marcus was dead, but it looks like Marcus Phoenix is not dead. And another great thing about this is, guess what? Horde mode is coming back. I don't know about you guys, but Horde mode was the chumpy. I'm like, I am not good at Gears multiplayer, but I love Horde mode. Okay, and speaking of, versus multiplayer is back at 60 frames per second with Unreal 4, and it looks amazing. I played in the beta a couple months ago, and I sucked terribly, but it was great. I absolutely loved it. So I'm totally gonna buy this game, and it's also Xbox Play Anywhere on October 11th. A little over a minute. We get in the groove. We get in the groove after we like tore up with Final Fantasy. You guys, I'm happy that you guys are being patient with me because it is worth it. There's so much good stuff that came out today. Restart. And next thing we're going to talk about is, the clock has already started, we're going to talk about Gwent. If you have not lived under a rock, then you probably have played The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. And guess what? Everyone loved the card game. So everyone loved the card game so much, it got its own Hearthstone-style game called Gwent. And Gwent, it's like a net or something. I don't know if you guys can see, it's like the bottom. But Net is a standalone card game similar to Hearthstone, and it comes directly from Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. There's not a lot to talk about this. CD Projekt Red, I don't know when it drops because there's no information on that. But there is a closed beta right now on Xbox One and Windows 10. So go to CD Projekt Red's website and take a look, see if you can get in, because I'm definitely going to get it. Rolling through them, boy. Rolling through them. All right. The next one is a game I care nothing about. There, I said it. Halo Wars 2. Now, I don't dislike Halo Wars. I like RTSs. It's just, this game doesn't help me. I'm like, it had a good, what's what I'm looking for? It had, the original Halo Wars had a good story, but I'm not a fan of, at least at this point, I'm not a fan of 343 Studios. Bring me back Bungie Halo. Yeah, I said it. So what? I'm sorry, I'm just being notoriously standoffish because I really don't like Halo Wars. I'm like, I like watching other people play it, I don't like playing it. It's basically more of the same. I'm like, the preview that they showed was actually kind of interesting because they showed a bunch of these little battles building up to this huge battle when they panned the camera way back out. Now that looked cool. I won't lie about that. It looked very StarCraft-ish. And I like StarCraft, so sue me. All right, I think we're fighting a new enemy called the Banished. Yeah, the Banished, definitely Banished. And this game will be on Xbox Play Anywhere, February 21st of 2017. And another reason I don't care about it, it's a next year game. It's for something I didn't care much about. I talked a lot about. Isn't that funny? All right, so now we're gonna talk about Inside, and there's not a lot to say about this game, but buy it because this game is out at the end of this month. And Inside is by I think Playdead Studios. And they're the same people that made Limbo. So I watched the little opening for this earlier, but I didn't catch it. So I made sure, because I was at work for a lot of this. So don't judge me, okay? So I went back and looked at the video of Inside on my lunch break, and it was terrifying. Like, imagine Limbo, much more rooted in like the real world, and like you just die horribly a lot because it's an action puzzle or platform and adventure type game where you got to get away from people. And in the trailer they showed, there were people like shooting this dude down. I'm like, he was drowning in the water. He was like being mauled by dogs. It was great. Well, okay, little kid being mauled by dogs ain't great per se, but this game has a very dark humor that I get. So that makes me really happy. So here's where things get fun. It comes out June 29th and is also already available pre-order. But guess what? We get the original Limbo for Xbox One. And that's great because I actually have Limbo on PC and I love the game. It's just really hard. Like, I have not beat it, but since Inside's coming up, I'm totally gonna play it for the channel, and we're gonna see if we can get through this together. Now, let's get to the granddaddy. Today we're gonna talk about Minecraft. Yay! So, Minecraft is cross-device, Samsung Gear, iOS, Android, and this is because of Realms, okay? And this is great. So there's an update that's gonna launch today, I think? Gotcha. Sorry. Update is gonna launch today, and it totally, like, it's called the Friendly Update, I think. And it brings everyone together, and everyone's gonna get like a test account with, what's the name of it? With Realms, so you can bring everyone together and have a good time. This is Minecraft. There's not a lot to be said. Mojang makes this, and it's out now. So go play Minecraft, kids. Next one we're going to talk about is Recore. Recore popped up last year on E3 last year, and I was like pleasantly surprised with it. I wasn't expecting something like that. It looks like a girl whose name, excuse me, let me be politically correct before I get punched on, a young lady, or a woman, I can't tell, she looks young, walks around in like this very Metroid-y style like world where she has like, it looks like a pet dog robot, which she can take the core from and put in different things to fight bad guys. Looks like she's a treasure hunter. Think Nathan Drake with robots and not Nazi zombies. That's a story for another time. But it looks really good. It's actually made by Keiji Inafune, and that is the guy from Amateur Studios who, like, they did Metroid Prime, and Metroid Prime was amazing. I mean, like, it was great. Like, I enjoyed Metroid Prime. It comes out September 13th, which is my boy's birthday, on Xbox Play Anywhere, so everyone can get it. Y'all hear the cut. Like, there's so much stuff in the background. I'm gonna just cut this out because it's funny, but actually, no, I'm gonna leave it all in. Fuck it. We're gonna keep rolling. Next, we're gonna talk about Sea of Thieves, which looks hilarious. Now, I am not a big like pirate game dude. That's why I didn't really get into Assassin's Creed 3, I think it was, with Kenway or Conway or whatever his name was. Like Connor's like grandpa. Like I didn't get into that game because I am not like a pirate game person, but this is made by Rare, and Rare made everything. Perfect Dark, Banjo-Kazooie, like they made, so this game's gonna be fun. I'm like, it's got a real like cartoony style to it, and there's like lots of things. Like they showed a drinking game they brought people up on stage and had a drinking game while playing this. This was amazing. So while I might not play this, I might watch a few of you play this. So if some of you guys actually gonna play this game, let me know. I'll definitely stop by for a while. Oh, just so you know, we did not say when that game is coming out because we don't know. But we're gonna segue right into the next game because guess what? It is State of Decay 2. And it's basically a premiere. I mean, like no one even knew this was on the horizon, which is great for me because I loved State of Decay. I was so bad at this game, but I liked it. I bought the year 1 edition and I played it for like 10 hours and never played it again. But I liked it. So I'm like, it's good. It's multiplayer and stuff now, so it's gonna be great. Like it's State of Decay. It's a world, man. It comes out 2017. It's also Xbox Play Anywhere. So you can hear me talk a lot about Xbox Play Anywhere because like it's the thing now. Like that's what Xbox is doing. It's pushing this initiative, and I'm appreciative of that because I like cross-platform play. That way I can play with my folks. Hell, from what's been told to me by not only Microsoft and Microsoft like X or execs and other people, they could totally like do this with PlayStation, but PlayStation would have to be down for it. But if that's the case, then it's like the price of admission is much lower, so it'll probably never happen legitimately. I think they're trying that with Rocket League, but that's like an experiment. So the next thing we're gonna see is Scalebound. Scalebound's from Platinum Games. If I'm not mistaken, Platinum Games it was a shooter that you did stuff for score. It was actually a really good story. I can't remember the name of it, but it was really good. I enjoyed it. And Scalebound, like I said, it's from Platinum Games. Hideki Kamiya, excuse me. You fight big ass dragons in the open world. It's like think open world sandbox game. Think dragons. Think the name of the world is Draconis. You basically customize your hero and a dragon, which I'm like, who doesn't want to customize a dragon, man? You can make you. Oh god, I was about to like World of Warcraft out on you guys. Warcraft came out. Go see it, guys. It looks good. But you can make you and 3 friends, and you create your dragon and your guy, and you beat face in open world sandbox. A lot of open world sandbox games with multiplayer this time. It didn't say if it was like split screen multiplayer, it didn't look like it would be, but it looks really good. Like I said, it's from Platinum Games, and it's coming to PlayStation Anywhere in 2017. Like this, like I told y'all, it's a lot of games, man. All right, next up is Tacoma. Which I'm like, I might have gotten this wrong. Like, I feel like what I know about Tacoma is completely different from what Tacoma really is. Tacoma set in 2088, and you step aboard an abandoned space station. This is a horror game to me. I'm like, and I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I think Fulbright made this game, and we don't know exactly when it's coming out, but it's not at this point Xbox Anywhere, and it comes out next year. That's all we have. Game looks good as hell, though. Next, we have Tekken 7. And Tekken 7, while not out now, will be out early next year. Tekken's from Bandai Namco. It's Tekken, but it's not. It's actually Street Fighter Tekken Cross Street Fighter. Now, there's already a Street Fighter Cross Tekken game, and it played very Street Fighter-ish, but this is Tekken Cross Street Fighter, finally, which is like gonna play much more like Tekken, which will make the fan base happy finally that we got the companion game we were promised years ago. Comes out early 2017, and like buy this game, it looks amazing. I mean, in the trailer, you see Hayachi and Akuma tearing up this temple, and they like, this is really good, man. Like you can hear me say that a lot, but everything looks good from E3 this year, which is like bananas, because some stuff just like is like hit or miss hard. All right, the next thing we're gonna talk about is excuse me, Tom Clancy's The Division, the Underground expansion. Basically, this is more Division. Like, The Division's a fun game. It comes out on first on Xbox and play PC Windows, June 28th. It's made by Ubisoft. I love Ubisoft. It's fine. Like, I'm gonna buy this. Like, fine, whatever. Like, judge me all you want. But The Division is good. This is like one of the best co-op games out this year. For co-op version, this puts Destiny's shooter mechanics to shame. I love The Division. And like I said, it's in that game out now. It's just an expansion pack. Nothing much to talk about. Oh, all right. I'm gonna take a few minutes to talk about this game. We are talking about We Happy Few, finally coming to console, Xbox One. We Happy Few has been in development for a little while now, and while we didn't hear about it at E3 last year, I think, we heard about it a lot this year, and it looks really good. The premise behind the game is everyone is a drug addict. I'm dead serious. Like, I know that sounds crazy when you think about it first, but everyone is a drug addict, and they're on this thing called Joy, I think the name of it is. And Joy makes you see bright and vivid colors, you look happy, and like you got this Joker-esque smile on your face, and it's to keep like the masses level, man. That's all they want. And you want to be, you very much play a Debbie Downer. Like, you play a guy who's not on this shit, that's trying to come to like a conclusion as to why everyone is on this. And like, you're trying to solve a mystery and puzzles at the same time. But here's the thing, if you're not taking joy, everybody knows about it. So I'm like, people who don't take joy are instinctively different from those who do take joy. Like, they frown, they have RBS, like stuff like that. And people on joy want you to be happy, so they're gonna like attack you until you're happy. But that's what this game is about. I'm like, you are basically playing Debbie Downer in 1964 England. Like, it's amazing. And the great thing is, it's coming out this summer. So this is another one of those games where get your wallets ready, kid, because you know you're gonna buy it. Oh man, we have talked about so much in this time. There's even more, but this is all I have on my list for right now. Man, like, I done talked myself so I was like parching the throat. Hold on. Yeah, water. And guys, like I said, I talked over time. Let me stop the clock because I'm already done now. I went over time on the Final Fantasy 15, and that's not just because I wanted to talk. Like, I don't think you guys understand how like huge of a Final Fantasy fan I am. Like, I came in the game with 7, and I've been here ever since. I saw one of my friend's moms, like my friend's mom. I like, no joke, you playing Mystic Quest back in the day, and I was like, what? That was like my first experience with Final Fantasy. But once I played 7 for the first time, boy, I was hooked. Final Fantasy is the game. I've had every one since then. I had everyone before that because of those games. But because of that, we are going to pull up a t-shirt that we're going to do. I'm actually going to design another t-shirt for this. It's going to be a Final Fantasy 7 yeah, let's do a Final Fantasy 7 t-shirt. That sounds amazing. So we're going to do a Final Fantasy 7 t-shirt, and we're going to give away 2 of our actual t-shirts. Anthony give away one in the stream. I'm going to give away one in Discord, specifically for like us messing up. So we're going to wind down the video now. You guys can catch us, look on top of the screen. You guys can catch us at our Discord server. There'll be an open standing invite in the description. You guys can, if you're looking for free game, not free, cheap games, check out our G2A, which will pop up on the screen right now, like, ooh, G2A. And like, you know, buy some games. Help us help you. You know what I mean? We can give you guys discount codes if you guys just come and buy stuff from us, because it's much cheaper on PC. And with that, this is Epic SDG signing out. Thanks for watching. God bless. And don't forget, keep it gangster. Peace.